This is Batel from Batel's Kitchen, and today I am really excited to be sharing with you a wonderful cauliflower recipe that is going to be loaded with Middle Eastern flavors. So belly warming, so cozy, so inviting, and so delicious. This could be a wonderful vegetarian replacement to the known, famous, and so delicious shawarma that most of us know and love. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post a new recipe every single week, and all the measurements for this recipe are going to be in the description box below so you can check it out. Okay guys, let's get started.
We're going to begin by cutting our cauliflower into florets. And what I like to do is take the cauliflower and cut it into 4 pieces. So once we have those wedges of cauliflower, it is very easy to scoop those florets without even using a knife. Now that we have those florets ready, I like to run the knife through each floret and get about 2 or 3 half-inch pieces from each cauliflower floret. This way we're going to get a different type of texture. We're going to transfer those florets or pieces of cauliflower into a bowl filled with water, and now we're going to salt everything in order to clean it really well from any bugs or dirt. We're going to let it soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to peel about 3 or 4 big onions, and we're going to cut them in half, and eventually we're going to cut them into half moons. These onions are going to give a tremendous amount of flavor. Into a pan, we're going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and then we're going to add all those onions. I like to sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper just to help them sweat and get them really flavorful. So we're going to saute them for about 2 minutes or so until they are translucent. In the meantime, we're going to take our cauliflower that we soaked and transfer it to a colander and wash it under running water. And now we're going to take this clean cauliflower and transfer it to the onion pan. We're going to load it with those Middle Eastern spices. We're going to start with some sweet paprika, followed by turmeric, and then we're going to add some curry powder as well, which has a really good flavor. We're going to add a little bit of cumin, and then the star of the show, we're going to use a store-bought shawarma spice, which is very easy to find today at any grocery store. Eventually, we're going to top everything with some salt and pepper to taste, just to make sure everything is very flavorful. We're going to mix it up and let it sit over there for about 2 to 3 minutes in this pan. We have the option to bake it directly without having it in the pan, but we're looking for a more soft texture as opposed to a strong roasted texture of cauliflower. So we're going to take all this mixture and transfer it to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and notice how really the cauliflower is very coated with all the spices. Everything is really blended, which is what we want. We're going to make a flat layer of this cauliflower mixture, and we're going to bake it in the oven on a roast feature on 375 until it is golden brown. In the meantime, we're going to do some crunch element, which I love, and we're going to use cashews today. So we're just going to roast them on a dry pan until they're golden brown. And now that the cauliflower is nice and roasted and golden, we're going to take it out of the oven and we're ready to plate. So we're going to take our tahini, and this is my homemade tahini, which I've made so many times on the channel. I'm going to link it below. So we're going to spread it on top of this plate, and now we're ready to transfer this shawarma cauliflower on top. This is beyond delicious. The flavors with the tahini are such a good combination. We have all this creaminess that is going to complement every bite. And of course, we have to give it some love with some good carbs, and I'm using a really nice and fresh pita bread. And now to brighten all the flavors, we're going to top it off with a little bit of fresh flat leaf parsley and our crunch element, which is the cashews. Every bite of this dish is absolutely epic. The cauliflower has this really amazing, authentic shawarma flavor, which I remember growing up in my hometown in Israel. And of course, the crunch element from the cashew really makes every bite so much more interesting and flavorful. And this dish is extremely gorgeous and very, very inviting. So nice for a gathering or a party, or even as an appetizer for a really nice meal. It is rustic and it is elegant at the same time, and the sweetness from the onions is just unresistible. I really hope you guys are going to give this one a try.
That's it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're gonna give this recipe a try. If you did, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. And if you need some more help with eating more plant-based, check out my cookbook, Eggless Possibilities. You can find so many meals that the whole family can enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.